Hello and welcome to the Self-Love Journey podcast. I'm so glad you're here because this is your space to explore the path from food cravings to freedom, heart-connected living, and shining your authentic light. I'm Kendra, your host and a heart coach. My vision is inspiring purpose-driven individuals to thrive with food, yourself, and your life, creating a life of joy and fulfillment. If you've ever felt stuck in guilt or shame around food, or dreamed of waking up feeling at ease, joy, energized, and free, this podcast is for you. I believe we have all the wisdom in our heart, and together we will reconnect with this wisdom. Check out the show notes for more details on my offerings, and let's start. Grab your journal, take a deep breath in, and enjoy this moment for you and your heart. Let's begin this beautiful journey, your self-love journey. Hello, I'm Kendra, and I welcome you to this episode or YouTube video, wherever you are watching, listening right now. And welcome to Self-Love Journey, the podcast, the channel where we talk about food freedom, heart connection, authentic living. And this episode is all about procrastination and distractions through food, or whenever our heart is telling us something, go for there, but we might feel the fear and our mind is popping in with so many distractions. That's why this episode is super imperfect. I don't know if later I can edit it out. There's the rooster. Maybe the setting is not perfect. And actually, this is my really first podcast episode. I think I will upload it later, but I'm experiencing so much procrastination at this moment that I thought, okay, I just will talk from my heart and will share. So, maybe you already heard my story. Maybe not, but what for me was in so many years, or even today I'm experiencing it, whenever I want to do something new, I need to be brave, or I feel some pressure of fulfilling expectations of others, also of myself, when I have this huge end goal in mind and I don't really know what's the little next step, or not focusing on the little next step, but on the big picture outcome. Sometimes it's so hard for me to start, to just do. And then I get myself distracted with going to the kitchen and searching for food. Like, oh, maybe a little cacosito. Or maybe I need some chocolate. Or some vitamins, a fruit. Oh, maybe some nuts. So it's all about, there's this pattern in food helps me to calm down this anxiety and this pressure I'm feeling to do this task. Or maybe thinking, oh, why am I working from home today? Maybe I go to coffee, have a nice coffee with a cake. All these distractions coming up. Like for me, it was like, oh no, now I need to buy some flowers for my first podcast episode there. So there are some flowers in the background. All of this. And I observed myself today, and so many times I went into the kitchen and I wanted to snack, but I was like, oh no, I know this pattern and it's still coming up, but I know how to deal it, So in some point I was like, you know what? I journaled, I asked my heart, it's really what I want. I really want to do this podcast. I want to share my message. I want to share with you all my experiences of how to live authentically and how to embrace and be on the journey of living in food freedom, overcoming emotional eating, food cravings. And so I thought, I just talk about it. So I don't know if you know it, then that you want to do something, but you cannot really start. Anytime, and maybe it's at work situation, you sit on the computer and you want to do, your mind is like going, oh, but maybe a chocolate, oh, but maybe another food, or whatever is coming there is distracting you. And I was just thinking, why is it? What is it happening? And maybe it resonates for you. For me, it's a lot of the part is I'm not thinking in this little next action steps that help me to go there. For example, for creating this podcast, maybe first record one episode and learn how to do the settings. And as a next step, learn how to edit it. Then the next step, how to upload it. But I am directly thinking, I just want to launch it when I have 5 episodes recorded and I have this beautiful created cover image. I have a teaser, I have an intro with music, I have an outro. I'm thinking about all the things and I don't know where to start, what to do, how to start. Or maybe for you at work, you need to do, a presentation. And then it's like, you already see this end, how you're presenting it to your colleagues or to your manager or whatever. But the first step is just creating the first slide, getting clarity on the content of what you want to put in this presentation. But then sometimes it's like this big picture, this big outcome, that it's just too stressful. We feel anxiety. We don't know where to start because this jump, I imagine it now, that you are jumping from one mountain to the other. It's so huge. It takes fear. It takes preparation. Or maybe it's even something unrealistically. We cannot jump from one mountain to another. But what we can do, we can walk a little bit on that mountain until we found the bridge. And then we walk to that bridge, and on that bridge we do one step after the other. And then we arrive at our goal, at this other mountain, with much more calm, with much more ease, and we have enjoyed it. We were present, we enjoyed the view. But it's just so exhausting that we want to jump directly. And so maybe it's this, and then using the food in it, So this is what I'm experiencing right now. And so maybe you see yourself in this. So procrastinating is associated with food cravings, with food urges. So what can we do when it happens in this situation? First, becoming aware of it, and then accepting it, allowing it to be so, telling yourself, okay, I'm see that somehow I'm getting distracted, that somehow I'm not doing, and that somehow I'm searching comfort in food now because it's an uncomfortable situation. What is happening? Why is it uncomfortable? I'm judging myself. Why can I not just do it? Why can I not start? I'm getting stressed by time. I'm starting to disappoint myself. I'm also pushing myself out of a comfort zone because there's something new. Like in so many different things that are kind of not being loving and kind and compassionate with yourself. And then we have learned to take food or whatever other addiction you have, whatever other distractions you like, to give us from the outside this love and this hug we would need, So now it's about accepting, okay, I can just not start now. I'm searching for distraction. And sit with it. Calm yourself. And then, okay, how can I be more kind and compassionate me to myself without needing food, without needing other things? And maybe it's about, for me, it helped me a lot to just take a moment and sit with my journal and write with my heart and ask my heart, what is really truly going on? What is going on there? And then you're maybe realizing and thinking, okay, so how can I break it down in little action steps? And how can I be kind to myself on that journey? And then it's maybe just for me now, we got a trial episode, not having the best microphone setting here, not having the best light situation in this moment, just trying. And maybe it's just one little step. Think about not the end goal. What is this one little step you can do now, in that moment when it occurs, where afterwards you can be proud of? And think about, how do you celebrate yourself afterwards? For me now it was, oh, I want a cake. Maybe I eat the cake and then I start the podcast recording. No, I didn't eat the cake, and I'm so proud it's still in my kitchen. And I said myself, I will enjoy this cake, this piece of cake so much afterwards. The next time, today, in that moment, today in somewhere, I will feel hungry again. When I'm hungry and knowing I did this first podcast episode, and I can just be present with the food, enjoy it, eat mindfully, because if I would eat it before, still in my mind there is, oh no, how do I start? What do I do? So I would not do anything in the end. I would not enjoy this cake. I would feel guilty afterwards. And this is all the cycle. So the invitation there is, next time you experience this, take a moment, breathe, journal. What is really going on? What could be one little action step? And then how can I celebrate myself? And by this, we change all these patterns we have created already in our nervous system, in our brain, that are like recorded there. So we start learning to decode these habits and create new habits, And then is where really, that's the integration, and then really transformation can happen. And that is one way in how we can create a healthier relationship with food, and how we can better learn to overcome food cravings, to manage these food urges. It's not about that they go away, that they never will come again. It's about that you find your way on how to manage them and how to deal them. And invite your heart to join you on that journey, to use your heart wisdom to use it. So I think that is it for today. Make yourself some notes. Maybe you even now want to journal after listening to this episode, remembering a situation where you felt procrastination. Maybe listen again to this episode next time you feel it, and then apply it directly. Exact in situation, journal, connect to your heart, understand what is it what I really need right now for myself. How can I be more compassionate? What could be a little action step I can do? And how can I change the food intake in this moment with a little action step? And let's hug ourselves one moment. Take a deep breath into our heart. And deep breath out. And then I hope you enjoyed it. And subscribe, follow me on Instagram, on any of the podcast channels, on YouTube, to get the new content that's coming. It will be all about connecting to your heart, living your authentic self, shining your authentic light, and embracing more and more living in food freedom. Every episode with another focus, with another topic. If you have some ideas, I'm also happy to hear about them and talk about them. Then just send me a message, maybe just an Instagram message. And whenever you want, you can also book a conversation call with me, where I share more with you about my offerings, my retreats, my online one-on-one coaching programs, individuals, and also in a group. To guide you, to join you, and to inspire you more closely on that journey, whenever it resonates in your heart and you feel it. I send you a big, big hug with lots of love from my heart to your heart. Your Kendra.
Thank you for having listened to the Self-Love Journey podcast. Let's take one final deep breath together, right into our heart, visualizing our inner light and feeling it. Carry that feeling with you as you move through your day, just a little bit more heart connected. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, share it with someone who might also enjoy it, and leave a rating. Thank you. You will find links to my offerings and other channels in the show notes, so be sure to check them out. From my heart to your heart, thank you for being here. I'll see you next week for another inspirational, heart connecting episode.